Welcome to the Entrepreneur's Edge podcast, episode 5. Today is our guest Randy Jones, hosted by Jared Berryman. Let's explore how Randy makes life better for his clients.
Welcome to the Entrepreneur's Edge podcast, and today's guest is Randy Jones. Randy, I'm going to allow you to introduce yourself, tell us about yourself, and tell us about your business and how you got into it.
Sure. Thanks for having me, Jared. I really appreciate it. My business is Fine Remodeling. I do residential renovations and remodeling in Delaware, more specifically Northern Delaware, and even the surrounding counties of Pennsylvania. And I got into the business over a decade ago and have grown in the complexity of projects that we've done. The quality that we've been able to deliver has grown. I've managed a variety of teams to make these things happen, these various renovations and projects, building additions and doing custom closets and high-end tile work. And so I've built my business based around growth, and the highlight of what we've been able to deliver in our area is really quite a responsive service. I try to deliver a lot more communication than the next person, more transparency, and I do that just with the confidence that I've been able to build around the most successful projects. I've tried to always take the cream off of the top of what has been the best thing that we've been able to do to deliver for these customers. A lot of customers, they want the transparency, they want it planned well, they want good communication, they want trust. And so I've tried to, again, skim the cream off the top of these successes that I've been able to do over the past decade and really group that together to give the best experience that I can deliver.
Awesome. So, who's kind of your ideal client that you try to target, and what are the main projects you like to do for those clients?
We do a lot of, and we get many requests for kitchen renovations and bathroom renovations and additions. We'll take on a variety of projects outside of that, but our ideal client is a family that enjoys their home but needs a little bit more out of it, a little bit more function and a little bit more personalization. And so we take a lot of your more builder grade bathrooms and kitchens, and we turn them into the dream kitchens for our customers. And so these are customers who are very busy. They're working, they have lives and children to run around and many things to do, but they want to be able to come home and really enjoy the space. And to be able to make those kind of changes, they need someone that they can trust, someone that has some vision and some creativity. And then of course, the important part is the execution. So those are the situations I like to find myself in, where someone can trust me to change their lives really within their home.
What do you feel like sets you apart from other construction companies that do remodels and things like that?
I feel like people in with my particular set of skills, experience, and general characteristics, I contribute to the marketplace in a unique way. I'm very growth oriented and very open to innovation and adaptation. So when a customer doesn't necessarily want the cookie cutter, this is what we do, this is our process. Where my strength comes in is being able to adapt each renovation situation to the specific clients. If they want more hands-on with designing, then I'm going to lean into that. If they want more hands-on with picking their materials, I'm going to guide them in that direction. So I am not limiting my customers to one particular process. I think that has to do with I'm in sort of the beginning stages. This might be my mindset really that sets me apart, but I think that I've got a career that's only in the beginning. And so I'm open to growing and growing with my customers. So my customers get the benefit of that. I think that's important for someone to have some personalization, and sometimes that's lacking.
Okay, awesome. This is a podcast for other entrepreneurs as well. If you could go back to when you first started, the first year you started your business, and you could right now, you as you are now, could give advice to your former self in the first year. What is the advice that you would give yourself?
Mm. I would say that your network and your me, I would say, Randy, you need to reach out to the people that you know. You need to find the people that you need. You need to have the conversations that sometimes are a little scary if you don't have the experience, you don't know how to do something, you don't know what to do. I've leaned in, but I would say to my younger self, do it more to reach out to people, to find other professionals, to ask industry leaders. I think that what's held me back when I was younger was not having answers in a timely fashion. Really going gung ho about finding those answers, finding those people is what I would recommend other young entrepreneurs and business owners to do.
Awesome. Thanks for sharing that. Where do you see the construction industry going in the next 5 to 10 years?
Um, I see more of a separation between the entry-level contractors and the high-end contractors. And I'm not sure if that has to do with that's actually the way the industry is going or if that's where my career is going. But there's a big difference in the work that gets done and the service that's provided around the work that gets done. The work always has to get done. And I see a lot of young entrepreneurs, young business owners, particularly in the construction field, focusing on the work, the hammer and the nails. But there is a massive gap between those companies and the ones that provide digital design, provide high quality communication and more communication, a lot of it, have tools for their employees. So AI is coming in, that's providing a door to better service and more unique and tailored services for companies like mine. And I just see that gap growing as more technology is available. You can really enhance the services that you provide. And there is just seems to be a growing gap between the hammer and the nails company and the one that checks every box: communication, timeliness, affordability, employees that have, background checks. There's a giant bubble of things that you can surround your service with that make you a high value contractor.
Right. So you're not just a guy that went out and hired a bunch of subcontractors and are overlooking them. You actually have plan, a structure, design, all those different things.
Yeah. Yeah. I think customers who want to pay or can pay for overhead and profit, the things that really allow the company to grow, they want more than just hammer and nails. They want to know, when's it being done? How's it being done? Is it done well? Is the contract in place? Are they going to run into problems? Do you have, trucks that can get there, or your truck's breaking down because you didn't invest in the things that really are beyond the hammer and nails in a business?
Awesome. Awesome. So finally, we keep our podcast short. I just wanted to talk to you a little bit personally about, we talked beforehand about, something you did that was
Yeah.
interesting. You ran 100-mile race. Tell us about that. Tell us about running a 100-mile race and what that was like.
That it's almost like business. It comes with its ups and its downs, its challenges. But the running the business, being a business owner is difficult, to say the least. It's a whole other life experience. And I needed an outlet. So I started running and I wanted to set a goal. And my goal for my business really is long term. I feel new in this business and I'm over a decade in, and so I don't know if, a decade in and new are really the same, but I see this as a 30-year business. But I needed something that I could accomplish while I'm younger. I needed to get my energy out, so I started my pursuit of running a 100-mile race, and that came through 2 to 3 years of training. I was able to accomplish my goal. I really learned a lot about training and focusing and adapting your plan. And I feel successful in not only completing the race, I was able to take first place. And it was only a testament to the work that I had put in for those 2 to 3 years of training. It was really eye-opening to know that you really can accomplish so much more than you could ever imagine if you are driven. And so I try to take those and apply them into business. I don't know that I'll be applying any more of that to running 100-mile races, and it really is hard on the body and hard on the systems in the body. And but those are the things that I learned, and they're kind of directly correlated to being a business owner,
Oh,
actually.
I imagine. I bet you're a heck of an entrepreneur if you were able to do a 100-mile race. Not many people can say, "Hey, I ran a 100-mile race and I completed it." So,
Yeah,
congrats
yeah.
to you. I bet you are an awesome entrepreneur as well, and you don't give up. So, kudos to you, Randy. We're gonna end it here. This is a very short podcast. Randy, thanks so much for coming on. I felt like I did learn something here. And everybody can catch our podcast Tuesdays and Thursdays. We stream it all over social media, so LinkedIn or Facebook, etc. You can also subscribe to our channel, the Entrepreneur's Edge podcast. If you'd like, you can also sign up for our email list. There are lots of people on it. You can just email me, Jared, Jared, at hiveleadmarketing.com. I will put you on our email list and you can catch the podcast. Randy, thanks so much once again for jumping on with us.
Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it. Go see Jared's podcast and content.